Hello and welcome to TalkFCB and welcome back here to the channel, guys. We have done it. We have completed not only a comeback, this was not just a Copa del Rey comeback, this was an emphatic victory, an emphatic performance, and what you're watching here is some sensational team play, some brilliant passing football, some great movements, and most importantly, those finishing touches to those moves tonight were absolutely sensational. It is a Barcelona win here. We are through to the semi-finals. We have swept aside Sevilla. Barcelona 6, it's Sevilla 1. Another 6-1 victory at the Camp Nou. What more could you wish for? Thank you for joining me, guys. We are going to be going through the game in its entirety. It starts right here. Let's do this. And we're not even going to bother going through the teams because right now it doesn't even matter. We're going to get right down to the match action here because it was a sensational game. Not only in terms of the fact we won, but it was very entertaining, so much goal-mouth action. And it all started very, very early on. And I spoke in the preview about Barcelona coming out, grabbing the occasion, showing that intensity from the word get-go. And they did that. They came out, they had fire in their belly, they were moving quickly, they were closing down Sevilla, and straight away you felt like they want this. And that was always the question. If we wanted to turn this game around, I always felt confident that we would do exactly that, and straight away we were putting the pressure on, forcing those mistakes, and the mistake came from Quincy Promes, a penalty given against him for a foul on Lionel Messi. Now a few people on this one are saying that Messi dived, and I want to put that right straight away, because Messi here didn't dive. Messi, quite frankly, doesn't dive. What happens here is Messi has the ball, he's about to strike it on goal, he's inside the area, he basically puts his leg back when you do that to strike the ball, and on his way down, Promes then sticks out his leg towards Messi. Messi then makes that connection with Promes's boot. There's definite contact. It is a foul. He's stopping him from shooting. It is a foul inside the area, and Messi then gets the penalty, goes to ground, and then we have the chance to go 1-0 up. And I love what Messi did here. He gives the penalty to Felipe Coutinho, and then Felipe Coutinho steps up in front of that Camp Nou crowd, the pressure on his shoulders. He's got to get this comeback underway, and he does exactly that. Coutinho scores a brilliant penalty, low down to the left-hand side, really low, right in the bottom left-hand corner. Keeper goes the right way, but the penalty is that good that he can't quite get there. And I was really, really happy that Messi gave that penalty to Coutinho, because when he scored it, you could see just in his celebration, the way that he reacted after that goal, it was like a weight was lifted off his shoulders. From that moment on, he played with so much more freedom, and most importantly, so much more confidence. He came to life. He was playing, he was running with the ball, he was getting his head up, he was having a look around, he was getting involved in those attacks every single time. That's what you want from Coutinho. That's what we thought we had, and hopefully now we are seeing that kind of level again, because Messi giving that penalty to him, giving him those assurances, and then Coutinho taking that chance. It was vital for this game, and I think it really set the tone. And what also set the tone for this game was none other than Jasper CILLESSEN, who we've spoken about so many times in Copa del Rey games, but really tonight, he was sensational. In that first half, he completely changed the game in our favour, because quite frankly, at 1-0 we were looking good, but at the same time, Sevilla had their chance. It was Promes on the right-hand side, he puts a brilliant ball into the box, Silva has a great strike on goal, and it's CILLESSEN who comes from nowhere, gets across his goal, and puts it out. It's a brilliant, brilliant save across his goal, and then just a minute after that, Roque Mesa goes down in the area. It's a push from Gerard Piqué, suspicion of offside, I have to say, against Roque Mesa in the build-up. VAR looked at it, but they didn't give it as offside. BANEGA'S steps up from the penalty, and CILLESSEN rises to the occasion, and I felt confident. I felt confident, actually, looking at CILLESSEN. He was staring BANEGA down, he looked really commanding in that goal. He gets across to the left-hand side, powers it away, and CILLESSEN there stops Sevilla scoring at a very vital moment. He keeps our momentum going, and that there, again, a massive moment in this game. And then it was down to Arthur Melo and Ivan Rakitić to get us that all-important second goal, to get us level in the tie just before half-time. It was a fantastic pass from Arthur. He picks the ball up. He's starting to do this more and more often now. He gets his head up. It's a brilliant sliding pass, cutting apart the midfield, cutting apart the Sevilla defence. It goes through them all. Rakitić sees that. He does really well. He's taken the gamble. He makes the run in behind. He's taken a risk. He's there on the end of it. And he does really well, because what he does here is just get the very faintest of touches on the ball from Arthur, which is so good. He just needs to tap it. He gets around the goalkeeper and rolls into the back of the net. Rakitić, of course, very respectful. He's always spoken very, very highly of Sevilla and therefore didn't celebrate the goal. But on the night, it was a massive one. going in 2-0 at half-time, knowing that we got back on level terms. The second half then was ours to take our hold on it, and that's exactly what we did. Because coming out for the second half then, I was a little bit worried that we might lose our intensity, that we might sit back then, you know, but you saw them in the tunnel actually when they were coming out for that second half. Suárez was saying, we're going to have our chances, we've got to keep going, keep pushing, we will get this win, and that's exactly what they did. And it was Suárez who was the provider for the third goal, the one that took us ahead on aggregate. And again, you've got to give massive credit here to the player of the night in many ways, Felipe Coutinho, who came alive in the big moments. I was so happy for him, so happy that he was able to get these goals. Suárez out on the right hand side, he takes his time, he's looking for options, he's not really sure where to play the ball, and he just sees out of the corner of his eye Coutinho make a little bit of movement. Suárez sees that, he has a look up, he puts a brilliant ball and he picks out the run of Coutinho, and likewise Coutinho here, it's fantastic play. His movement is brilliant, he runs inside, he gets ahead of his marker, it's a little diagonal run, he gets in front of him, brilliant header on goal, lots of power on it, the goalkeeper cannot react in time, and a massive goal there. It takes us ahead. Sevilla at that point were backs to the wall, up against it, didn't look like scoring at all, and we kept on going. We didn't just stay there with 3-0, we weren't just happy with 3 goals, we wanted another, and of course, is it a comeback without Sergio Roberto? Absolutely not. He had to get in on the act, he starts the move as he often does, he plays it into the right hand side with Lionel Messi, and what Messi does then, he's just keeping the ball out on the right hand side, he's actually drawing Sevilla onto him. 4 players actually come out to meet Messi, they're trying to close him down, they're trying to shut off the angles, but this is Messi, you can't shut off all the angles. Roberto continues his run, he gets into the box, Messi of course picks him out, and it's a really comfortable and solid finish from the right back, and he has yet another goal in a famous big comeback here. Roberto the man with that iconic celebration. There was a little bit of hope for Sevilla. Aranya gave Sevilla a bit of hope with a brilliant goal from the edge of the box. CILLESSEN couldn't do an awful lot about that one. There was a bit of controversy in the build of that one though, even because Carrizo could have handballed it in the build-up. Again, that was looking at by VAR, but it wasn't given in our favour, and we could have even sealed the game a bit sooner, but I think we're a bit guilty at times of a play, and maybe our intensity dropped off a little bit as the game went on. Suárez in on goal, he squares it to Messi. Messi takes a little bit, maybe a bit too much time, if you want to say that of course, but of course, you know Messi, he's going to bounce back. He didn't score that time, but he would score. We're getting onto that. But 2 minutes from time, it was Suárez who got on the score sheet. He got a brilliant 5th goal for Barcelona on the night. It all came from a Sevilla corner. We broke like lightning, and I actually thought here in the build-up, because it's Messi who carries the ball the whole length of the pitch. He takes it on, he's using that pace that he definitely still has, moves it onto Arturo Vidal, who is really key in the last 2 goals. He finds Jordi Alba on the left-hand side, and just for a split second, I was thinking, are we going to have here a repeat of Jordi Alba against AC Milan, when he there in the last minute was busting a gut to get forward and actually get a goal? He doesn't do that though, he takes it wide, he takes it to the byline, and it's a wonderful cross. I mean, a really brilliant ball in there to Luis Suárez, who can't really miss. He taps it in, a brilliant goal, deserved for him on the night for sure, but of course, we weren't done there. We wanted the 6-1. Messi, of course, was determined to get in on the act, and this final goal genuinely was the icing on the cake. Quite often people say that, and it's not really the best moment, but this was the best moment of the game, coming at the very end, sealing our place in the semi-finals. It was sensational play. It starts with the substitute who came on really late from Carlos Alenia. He's positive, he's moving forward, he's trying to run at Sevilla, he gives it to Messi then, who actually starts and finishes the move once again. Messi plays a brilliant crossfield pass again to Arturo Vidal, like I say, key in the last 2 goals. Vidal then into Luis Suárez, who plays a 1-2 with Gerard Piqué. You can see there Gerard Piqué, he's in the opposition box, he wants a goal for himself. He doesn't get it back though from Suárez, it actually goes into Jordi Alba, once again who's on hand to help and give yet another assist. He backheels it into the path of Messi, and all this play is like lightning. It's bang, 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 bang. So much good possession, so much good movement right throughout this game, and of course, Messi there to put the finishing touches on what was tonight a brilliant performance. We are into the Copa del Rey semi-finals, but it's more than that. We spoke about it in the preview. You want to have these kind of moments as a football fan, to sit down, watch your team put in this kind of display against a very good team that Sevilla is. We've come back tonight, we've certainly proven our point, we've scored some brilliant goals, and what this will do is give us here some serious momentum. There's a lot of confidence in that group right now. We've got a really good squad of players, not just the starting 11, but right throughout the squad. You think of the players who came on, Semedo, a very good player, Arturo Vidal, very good player, and even Carlos Alenia certainly playing more and more of a part now. It's not just 11 players here. We've got a very good squad of very talented footballers. This could be a special season, and as of right now, now. We're top of the league. We still got our Champions League tie to come. We're into the Copa semi-finals. Things are looking positive, and tonight just highlighted all of that with a stunning display. So of course, guys, I am very, very keen to hear your thoughts on what was a famous night at the Camp Nou. What did you make of the display? What did you make of all 6 of those Barcelona goals? Please let me know in the comments down below. And of course, if any of you predicted 6-1 tonight, please do let me know too, because if you did that, big credit to you. You can see into the future. And of course, guys, I will see you soon with more videos. Thank you for staying up for this one. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça!